Hello, my name's Rabea, and I'd personally like to welcome you to my guitar course on writing progressive rock riffs. A little bit about me: I'm a guitar player and songwriter from the UK, I have a couple of bands, and I also run my own YouTube channel. Over the years of writing riffs and songs and touring with the band, I get told that my approach to writing music is a little bit different, and I get asked, what's your approach? How do you go about writing these kind of riffs and songs? To be honest, I've always struggled to answer that question because I've always felt that I had to provide some sort of in-depth theoretical explanation for how I do it. Because I'm not theoretically trained, it's something I've always shied away from doing until now. That's why I'm really excited about this guitar course, because it relies heavily on your creativity and imagination as a jumping in point to this genre. Although this course isn't going to go super heavy on the theory, there are a few things you do need to know if you want to get the most out of this material. So I think you're going to have a good grasp of rhythm, being able to keep time and be able to groove and mess around with the beat and over bar lines and things like that. And I also think you need to have intervallic knowledge. In other words, why do intervals make up chords? What are intervals? How do they work? What's the difference between major and minor and diminished and augmented? These things will just help you understand my approach to writing this kind of music. But even if some of the material is completely new to you, don't worry, because there's definitely going to be some content within this guitar course that you can apply to your own music. So the types of things we're going to cover in this guitar course are connecting chord progressions with single note phrases, in other words, riffing between different chords. We're going to look at alternate tunings, drop tunings, odd time signatures, dividing 16th notes up into odd note groupings to make some really cool sounding riffs. I'm also going to give you my insight into how I go about writing themed riffs, such as heavy or dark or sinister or epic riffs. We're going to talk about my use of effects and the type of tones I like to dial in for this genre of music. And we're also going to take a look at one of my tracks, Hotel Cali-Fortin, for a full song breakdown. And throughout the whole course, we'll be taking examples from songs that I've written to give the concepts musical context. I'm also going to show you some of my favourite techniques that I use to embellish and enhance my ideas. So as you can see, there's quite a lot to cover on this guitar course. That's why I think it's really important to let you know that this comes from a place of creativity. So I want you to explore your ideas and have fun with it. So let's crack on, and I'll see you in the first lesson.